Hello. Good morning. It's Heather here, owner of Yarns. I somehow don't have a ball of yarn in front of me. Oh, excuse me. Yes, I do. It even has my name on it. Anyway, good morning. Hello. It's Wednesday again, somehow. And yeah, we're on the second week of the new year, so that's pretty exciting. The way this works is I hang out and talk about knitting and talk about yarns and what's happening. And I love it if you drop a hello in the chat or ask a question. Let me know where you're from. I'll put a little message in the chat and that way you can see where it is. Oh, I got a hello. Cool. Hello, Nancy. Nice to see you this morning. Got my pop top cardigan on today. One of my favorites to wear. I just thrifted this little flamingo shirt. I love it. Flamingos are my, like kind of animal of choice. You can't be 5'11" with red hair and not self-identify with a flamingo, I don't think. Oh, thank you. Yes, I thought we'd talk about this cardigan. Last week we talked about a different cardigan I knit in bulky weight, the Carbeth cardigan, but I thought we would talk about this one too. Hi, Gail from Oakland. How you doing up there? Hope you're not too underwater. We didn't have the rain so bad down here, thankfully. I'm outside. I'm in Oceanside near San Diego. Hi, Judy. Nice to see you. We've been emailing this week. Hopefully we got you sorted out with your car bath. So yeah, I love it when you say hello and let me know what's going on. I can let you know what's going on here at Yarns. I'm packing up some wholesale orders again this week. I have a stack of yarn over here going to Apricot Yarn in San Diego. Beautiful store if you're in San Diego. Great shop. And if you're ever find yourself visiting San Diego, which is a worthwhile place to come, yeah, there is a worthy yarn store of dropping in, and they carry tons of yarn. So yes, I've got a big restock going to Apricot Yarn, and also a big restock going to Great Yarns in Raleigh. I think they're in Raleigh, North Carolina. Pamela, I love her. She's carried yarns for a long time. But yeah, I think she's in Raleigh. Anyway, so got wholesale orders going out again today. So a lot of fun. We love our yarn stores. Hi, Kristen from Utah. Nice to see you. So I thought today we could talk about, I've been working on my knit tracker. I did end up, I missed a day on Saturday. I did not knit at all. Just had an appointment. I gave blood, and then I don't know. My husband and I we went out for the day, and that was it. I didn't knit that day, and I've been thinking about that. It's nice to be perfect and have all these little bubbles filled in, but that isn't the point of a habit tracker, like especially a knitting one. The point here is more that we're doing something that makes us happy and we're doing it consistently. And that way, by the end of the year, we can come back and we can see, oh my gosh, look at all the time I spent knitting. Maybe there's 30 bubbles that aren't filled in. Okay. So, oh well, that's what, 10% of the year? That's not that bad. That's still a 90%. So anyway, I did miss a day on my knit tracker, but that's all right. And we will keep knitting. And what I've been knitting on was the Sail Away cardigan by Marie Green, which I really like, but I'm also kind of not in love with it anymore. Do you have that happen? Where it's like you're so excited to cast on, and I don't think it's just that I'm on Sleeve Island. I think I don't know if I'm just feeling it this year. I don't know. So this might have a little rest. Hi, Anne. How are you today? Nice to see you. So, yeah, I don't know. My sail away cardigan is sort of hanging out now. And I have some other projects that need to get knitting for some other things. And anyway, there's always a million things to get do. But I have been knitting on it, but it might just take a break for a little while. And then, yeah, oh, this is the other thing. This is actually what I really would like to get to. And I think that sail away cardigan was getting in the way of it, is the Ilya sweater that I talked about at length all of December. But now I've barely had a second to work on it here in January. I started the funnel neck. I'm all done with that. And I did a huge increase round right here to start flaring out for the shaping. And those videos are in the project library for this sweater. And now I need to do a short rows video for that. So that should be coming this week. And then we get to start all the amazing and beautiful color work. So I think that is why the sail away sweater needs to take a break, because I'm really excited to start working on this sweater and also building my project library. So that was another thing I wanted to talk about. Now that we have this community, and inside this app has such a great structure for projects and courses, I think that's my focus now, is building courses and projects that we can all use and have as a resource. So you might have seen, I talked about the Carbeth cardigan, which I have here, sort of upside down. Sorry about that. But there is a full tutorial course on the Carbeth cardigan. And I mean, I knit this thing a couple of years ago, but honestly, it's been one of my favorite knits of all time. It's a beautiful sweater. I get a ton of compliments every time I wear it. It works great in UU yarn, and a ton of people still want to make it. So the moral of the story is I am building a course library on this app. They're sitting in the sidebar and you can see them, and they're going to be there for you to use anytime. It's a free resource library. The only thing is that we ask that you go through and participate and share photos. And the other thing that we ask you to do is use UU yarn. The whole concept here is that I am a yarn company and I am able to knit these projects and bring these projects to you because you purchase the yarn. So that's kind of the whole point. I make these yarns to enhance your creativity, and I help you enhance your creativity by sharing my knowledge of knitting and these tutorials like this. And so that is kind of what I ask in return, is that if there is a tutorial on the site, if you could try and use my yarn, that would be the best outcome. It's not mandatory, of course. I know it's not cheap. It just is what it is. It's a high quality yarn. So I understand if you can't. I would rather anybody be knitting and having this happy habit and be in the community. However, if you do make one of them, that's an easy way to thank me. There is no charge for the courses. There's no charge to be a part of this community. And I hope that you post photos and share, and then I hope that other users come on and cheer each other on and answer questions to help each other. So that's kind of the whole scope of why I have the courses and what I plan to do with them. So I have a ton more coming, and they're varying levels. Some are all photographs, and then others have all video. So, you know, I think I did my first knit along, hosted my first knit along back in 2012. It was for a hat called the pen pal hat, which maybe I'll maybe I'll add that on to the as a course. And yeah, it's just like this the techniques never go away. You know, you need to learn how to knit two together. You need to learn how to use double points. And any way that I can inspire a knitter to learn one more new step is what I'm looking to do. That's fine, Judy. I completely understand. Yes, Judy said, I love your yarn, but cannot always afford it. I completely understand. I understand that it's, you know, it's a merino yarn. It's not a cheap product. So that's, I'd rather have you here to participate. And yes, when you can, thank you. You know, that's really the point. Can you make, or do you have a recommendation for a sweater or for a brand new knitter? Just finished a scarf and haven't knitted for many, many years. Yes. Hi, Gail. Nice to see you. So we can talk about, so this sweater that I'm wearing called the pop top. So this is a cardigan version. It's starts here at the neckline and it works down. I know it's kind of dark and you can't see it very well, but I am going to show you its friend, the pop top pullover. So it's bulky weight. It goes quickly and it's knit all in one piece, so there's no seams. So that's why I love this sweater. And I also have a tutorial on it, which I plan to get online. But again, I'm just one woman here, so I do what I can. So this is the popped up pullover of this sweater too. Let's see. Okay. So as you can see, it has a nice sort of seed stitch neckline, and then the raglan shaping works out and down the sleeves. So you kind of, you start at the neck and you work around and around and around, and then you'll put the sleeves off on a holder and work the body down, and then you come back and you knit the sleeves, decreasing them out to the cuff. So it's a fun sweater to knit. This is the pop top, and then I love wearing it so much I eventually designed the pop top cardigan to coordinate with it. So I think that would be a good one to start with, but we can also talk about other, I have a few others too in mind. So maybe that's a good blog post, is good beginner sweaters. Thank you, Gail. That's a great topic. Oh, Judy, I will save my money. Thank you. That's touching. Okay. Hi, Anne. I'm all in with your yarn. Oh my gosh. It's beautiful. The colors are wonderful, washed nicely. I'm thrilled to have found it. Thank you, Judy. You like summed up my entire goal for my yarn. Good bold colors. They don't run. The yarn holds up. Maybe it changes a little bit, but once you kind of get washing with it, it stays the same, and it kind of, I don't want to say it doesn't die, but it's a workhorse yarn. And we have all the weights, so you can sort of fit it into whatever project you might need. And if you haven't seen in the community, I'm going to call out Anne here, because Anne posted the most adorable photo of her granddaughters all wearing my fresh squeezed kid sweater, baby sweater. They're all in cotton candy and orange, all 5 of them in the same sweater. Oh my gosh, it was the cutest thing I've ever seen. I showed it to my husband in the middle of the day. I'm like, we need to stop everything. So if you haven't found it, I'm gonna post a link to it because we all need to go cheer that photo on some more. You did beautiful work, Anne, and those girls are lucky to have so many fun sweaters to wear from their grandma. Good. Okay, great. I will make that blog post. Good. Hi, Kareen, beginner knitter. How do I buy patterns and wool? Oh, good. Hi, Anne. Yes, they love their sweaters. Awesome. So, yes, we have patterns on our website. So it's just uu.com. And there is a link in the sidebar of this app that says like shop our website or something like that. So you can go there and click that, but it's just ewe.com. And we have like 200 patterns and yeah, 100 actually. There's 100 different things of wool. I have 25 colors in sport weight, 18 colors in fingering weight, 10 colors of heathers, 25 colors of worsted, and 22 colors of bulky. And if you add all that up, it's 100 things I have to keep stock on. So hopefully you can find something you like in there. So yeah, that's kind of what I have been working on in between, I ship orders, I answer emails, and then I try and make helpful knitting content and tutorials. So my days get filled up, but there's really nothing better that I'd rather be working on. I guess my outcome is going to be what are some good sweaters for beginner knitters? That sounds fun. And yeah, I think I will just keep creating these courses, tutorials, pattern project library in this app, and then you can come and use them when you want to. That was the other thing that I was thinking about is we've really in the knitting industry, we've really set these knit-alongs, KALs, if you will, to be like so structured and so on a time frame. And not everybody can match it and meet it. And not everybody knits that fast. And I don't know, something happens that Wednesday and you can't catch up. Or, you know, uh, it's, I don't want this hobby to be pressure. So, what I would like is to have I've named it in the sidebar, the project library. You can go and join it, explore first. There's two in there right now. There's a baby sweater, the one that Anne knit, and there's also this Carbeth cardigan. Not all the steps are totally in there for this one yet, but I have them all. I just have to sit down and move them over. So anyway, I called it the project library. So you can come in and you can knit this project when it works for you. And know that I'll be here for support. Other knitters who have made the sweater will see your comments. And hopefully, like I said, they pop in and answer questions. And you can work at your own pace because each step is set in there and you can just say I'm done with this one and you move to the next. So yeah, it like I want this to be I want knitting to be something we're doing as our hobby and as our relaxation and making it a consistent and just a happy thing we get to sit down and do each day. And that's part of why I have the tracker and why I want to set these courses up to have no strict structure. I don't think I'm ever going to run a knit along on a deadline date anymore. So, maybe there's something that we run out of, so you might have to purchase. It's like, but the knitting, no, that is not going to be how it is anymore. Oh, no sound. Got it. Okay. Well, I'm glad you can hear us now. So that is I've been thinking a lot about sort of this philosophy over the last couple days. And yeah, hopefully you agree with me. Hopefully it works for us. That's kind of the challenge of being a small business owner. I hate to say, but you know, you throw stuff at the wall and see what sticks type of thing. I mean, not really. I do have a plan, but it's also we have so much content. Like I said, I ran my first knit along over 10 years ago. So we have so many that are all still so good because I like classic projects that aren't, super trendy. They're projects and patterns you can knit and love for years. So I would love more new knitters to be able to come in and knit the patterns and get advice from me and you and whoever else is here. So that's what we're up to. And I hope you agree and I hope, you'll knit along with me as we go. Like I said, I have this Ilya sweater going. If you want to knit it along with me, that is great. It is, again, in the sidebar. I have it listed as currently knitting. And then, like I said, in the other section called Project Library, there's the easy as ABC. Well, it's a baby sweater, any gauge baby sweater. So that's great. If you've never knit a sweater before, you can make a tiny one. And it shows you all the structures. It's actually a lot like that pop top sweater, just small. So you can kind of get all the stages. And that is over there. And then, yeah, I think I'll just gradually be adding more and more and we'll see how it goes. So, anything else? Anybody have any questions today or? And the other thing is there's no charge for those courses. I have had a few questions about that this week. So I'd love for you to drop in and you can even go explore them. You don't actually have to have it on the needles. Maybe you just want to read through it. I know I like to do that. I have said it before, like reading a recipe before I cook it, or sometimes I just read a recipe to see how it is. And then it's kind of like in my mind so that when I'm cooking something, I know how a technique works. And it's the same with knitting patterns. Sometimes I just read a knitting pattern just to see what they did. So, yeah, I hope you have a good day. That's what I am up to from the world of UU Yarns. I have next week, I think we'll be talking about things to knit toward Valentine's Day. We have some cute projects with hearts on them. I have a hat with lace hearts, socks with lace hearts, cute little stuffed hearts, a baby blanket with hearts on it. So I think it's time like to get knitting for Valentine's. So I think that is going to be fun projects we talk about next week. And yeah, if you have any questions on the in between, you can leave me a note here in the community, DM me, or you can reach out in email on our website. There's a contact us form. It all just comes to me. So let me know what you need and I'll be happy to help you on your way. So I hope you have a great day. I am going to go fill these orders for my yarn stores and yeah, I don't know, have lunch. Big day. Anyway, it's nice chatting with you. If you have any work in progress, be sure to go. That was another thing I added on the sidebar. Boy, I just keep trying to figure out where to add things so we can keep it going. So if you go in the community in the sidebar now, there is a work in progress channel. So you can post in there. That is where the beautiful photo of Anne's sweaters, Anne posted hers there over the weekend. So I would love to see what you're knitting. So hop on over there and give us a quick photo. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just give us a quick snap of what you're knitting and tell us what it is. So I hope you have a great day. Thank you, Shannon. Have a good day too. Take care.